When I looked at my father in that casket, I realized this is something new. And I knew from that point that this is something eternal. My father is not coming back, ever.
Well, 5 years has been a really long time, and yeah, it's been 5 years since Daddy died, and it has been one of the toughest times in my life. Cause yeah, in as much as he died while we didn't have quite a good relationship, I still miss him. One of the times I was in school and everyone is talking about their dad, like my dad has done this, my dad has done that, we are going to do this with my dad. It hasn't been easy. So sometimes I would just break down and cry really bad because I miss him so much. Maybe calling him and knowing how he is, or him sending me money and stuff. Yes, but through God's grace, I have been able to, survive without him. And the memories that we shared are the ones that kept me going.
Sisi wote tuko safarini. Upende usipende, kila mmoja wetu tuko safarini. Siku moja itafika, siku na saa ambayo wewe na mimi hatujui. Tutakuwa tumekaa mahali kama vile tumekaa hivi, na tumelala vile mwalimu amelala pale.
All I can say is he wasn't the best while on earth, but the few months that were his last months here on earth, he tried to utilize it to the fullest, because he was, really close to us, because that time mommy wasn't there. It was just me and Ivor, how they didn't come back home so much. So it was just the three of us. And he really acted like the mother and father of the home, because he was quite responsible, bringing food for us, ensuring that we were all comfortable. But of course, with a tip of the strictness that he had in him.
You must have heard of him. Well, I'm here today to tell you about the man I knew, the hero of our lives, the father to us, Mr. Michael. Mr. Maskini was a man of wise counsel. He was a man of wise counsel. And most of you, his friends, who are seated here, can attest to that. That Daddy alikuwa na mawaidha mzuri. Mr. Maskini was steadfast and strict. The way he did things, alikuwa na system. From his students, najua. His word was the law, and the law was his word. Our late dad was a very responsible man. And these, none of you seated here can contest it. I tell you from the depth of my heart, my father was a responsible man.
So when he died, we had just met a week before, yeah. And each and every single time I sit down and remember, I'm like, okay, God knew. Because he didn't want him to go without me seeing him or saying goodbye to him. So in a way, it was like God's plan, which is always perfect. So yeah, at least before he died, I spent some time with him. He bought me chocolate, we ate ice cream, we went to our favorite hotel together, We ate chips and chicken. We had so much fun. I hugged him. Bye. Yeah, so at least before he died, we spent some good time, quality time together, and I'll forever be grateful to God for that opportunity, because maybe if I didn't meet him before he died, it would have been worse. But the fact that we met and we left each other on a good note, at least it's like comforting to me, because yeah, I know that Daddy left when we were together, when we were in good terms, and I had promised him to pass. Though sikufika the target, but at least I tried.
When you look at us, none of us, since we started learning, none of us has ever been sent home because of school fees. As we lived in this home, I can tell you people that there's no single day that we have slept hungry in that house. Our father, he was our provider. From the ranks he had, since the beginning of time, wakati alianza kusoma, akamaliza, akapata ajira, na akawa mtu mkubwa. When I look at the faces in front of me, it's a clear testimony that my father was responsible.
My father had this aura that taught me how to speak with confidence regardless of my position in life. I always took my time to observe him and how he conducted himself.
5 years is a long time, but also a very short time. Very long, especially when you when you look aside and remember that you are an orphan, half orphan, because right now you don't have a father, and the pain does not go down, does not disappear with the years. It is still as painful today as it was 5 years ago when we received that call of his accident. And I'd say right now it's slightly better, not the pain, the healing process maybe, because maybe right now 5 years later I have begun to understand he's gone and he's not coming back. It is not just a work vacation or work assignment that he went to, and he may come back probably sometime. He's gone, and he's gone forever. So the healing process definitely begins, but there are hard days and good days. There are days that you just need to hear your father's voice. You just hear him make a stupid joke, a dad joke, and you laugh. But there are those days that you remember him fondly. You remember of things that he used to do that made you happy. So there are dark days and there are light days, and all these days are part of the 5 years journey. So 5 years, as I said, very long time, but also very, very short time. But all in all, I still miss him. I miss him so much. I don't know. I wish he was here today to see what you've become, and
We don't know when we shall die, the time, the hour, and even which kind of death we shall go through.
but I think maybe he's in a better place, because God gives and God takes. So maybe it was his time, and kazi ya Mungu haina makosa.
The loss of my husband was the greatest blow of my life. That was in 2018, September 29th, 2018. It was the greatest loss. As I speak today is 5 years, and I must say it has not been easy, but I can't say it was so bad. I have had to learn to live a life whereby you become the director of every step in the home. While he was alive, he used to give a sense of direction in such a way that it was distinct that he was the leader of the family, and therefore he gave the direction of everything that was happening in the home. But after his death, I had to take a double court responsibility, whereby I must act as a mother, at the same time take the steps of a dad in his absentia, whereby I had to take on responsibilities like paying of fees, guiding and counseling both my daughters and sons, stepping in roles of a dad. Yeah.
I like to my sister. Sometimes we may be here, all of us like this. When I leave this place, we remain alone with the relatives here. Take care of these children. You have got very young children who need care. And I'll ask my brother, the brother-in-law, Patricia, please stand by her to take care of these young people. Let them grow up as responsible human beings that we'll be proud of. And I'm sure you have seen with Radolis, the Omukunyas, Odala have had, Radoli have had, we all have seen light. As I'm talking like this, my father left me, died when I was in class 6. I was a very small boy. But my mom was a housewife. She didn't have any work, but she grew. She used to work from morning to 3 in the evening, farming. And she took care of us very well. When she died, we praised the Lord.
Yeah, I think at some point you have to accept. I mean, my father lived his life. He did his part. He inspired several people in the community. And you can see that inspiration, the blessings that come out of that being found in his kids. When I look at my siblings, I see phenomenal people. People with capacities, people with capabilities, and people with brains.
None of us knows when we shall die or how we shall die. God hid from us the way we shall die. And all of us, sure, we shall die. I accepted death when my old man, my father, died when I was class 6. From then henceforth, I accepted death. So death is normal, and we shall all go there.
In occasions whereby maybe I had to stand up and stand up for myself and for my children. The 5 years have been quite instrumental. I've had a lot of experience. I think God has been very great to us. I can't say that we've lost a lot. Actually, it has been gaining every year, year in and year out. And the 5 years have gone so smooth, so fast, that as I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it seems like it was just the other day. As I talk, I'm looking at his grave and I'm seeing a big tree, a symbol of the 5 years that he has been away. I look at my children, like my son who is just recording. He's a big man now. He was a small boy who was in Form 4. My daughter, who was in class 7, is now a big girl. She's turning 18 today. I didn't have a grandson then. Now I have a grandson and I'm expecting another one. And I think it's a good experience. I'm just wishing that he was alive to experience what I'm experiencing. I've had my ups in that I've been able to take the children through school. So far, Joanna has graduated. Brian is through campus, though he has not graduated. Ivor is just completing his 4th year, and Agatha has finished her Form 4. That one is a plus in the 5 years. I've had challenges. Another plus is that at least I've changed the face of this home. Then it was an open compound, but now we have enough privacy. There is enough security around the home. And I thank God for that.
Kata usiogope, kata keki, kata keki sio ugali, keki sio ugali.
Celebrate the life of a great man. The life of a man who shall remain a hero till the end of times. With these few remarks, I welcome you all. Karibu nyumbani. Let's rest our dad in peace.
The hurdles we have gone through because of the rosary and because of the being prayerful. Also, the Eucharist, I go for Mass every morning if I'm able to, and that has been a big source of consolation and my human stability. And then, apart from God, I have my own kids who are a great strength. They are all unique, and each of them give me strength. Diana, Brian, Joanna, Ivor, Agatha, they're all full of unique strengths that have kept me to this moment.
Wherever you are, I just hope you're okay. I miss you so much, so much. Nakupenda sana. And just rest in peace, rest easy, and continue watching over us. Yeah, and I hope that he'll be even prouder in the next 5 years and 10 years and 20 years until eternity, when maybe we die and meet him. Yeah, keep resting, Daddy. We miss you. I miss you so much.
And I see that my father did his part, and God also did his part. He had him on this earth at that particular time. And as my sister says, God's things have no mistake. And yes, death is a heartbreaker, a very, very terrible heartbreaker. However, death is not the end of things, as I used to think before. I think at the end of the day, what matters is how hopeful you are for the future. To believe in God and to have faith in Jesus that things will work out well is such a helping factor, especially when faced with the heartbreaker. When you have God on your side, nothing heartbreaks you.